Manchester United versus Atletico Madrid was indeed an electrical game which saw both sides play an end-to-end game, but Atletico Madrid were more conservative and they were more defensive, which gave Manchester United the more dominance in the game. Atletico Madrid took an early lead in the game, but Manchester United were able to pull one goal back through a penalty that was won by the youngster Shielesi, who is, by the way, 19 years old. He was very exciting in the game, and then he made some incredible runs in the game, and then he was very electrical. He was pivotal, playing the number 10 position, that is the attacking midfield position, which the coach has given him the responsibility to play in that very game. He was exciting. I mean, for me, he was my man of the match in that game. And then we saw the likes of Messi Mount, whom I believe, if only he can be injury free, Messi Mount will go on to be an electrifying player for Manchester United who will contribute immensely to the success of Manchester United, only if he can stay fit. Andre Santos, oh my God, what a signing! What a signing. I'm beginning to have a feeling that Manchester United should go back to Chelsea and then give them an additional 5 to 10 million pounds for having signed an incredible talent like Andre Santos. Not to overhype him, but then the potentials are there, and then he's beginning to show them. Though many might argue that it's just a preseason game, but then it's just a preseason game until you lose. When you win, it's just a preseason game. When you lose, then you will know how difficult is it for any club to win a preseason game, especially when you are playing against a top team like Atletico Madrid and the Diego Simeone's Atletico Madrid. They take every game with every seriousness, and you will know how intensified such games are. I mean, it was an exciting game, end-to-end game. I mean, Manchester United having gone one goal down, were able to pull one back, and then Brian Mbeumo got his first goal through the penalty spot, and then he was able to score his second goal after Jack Fletcher came in and gave him the assist. I mean, Lenny Yoru, I mean, after the uh, season he had last season, I mean, his form was not up to par, but then he has started on a very good ceiling. And surprisingly, he has been given a new role in this preseason because of the absence of Diogo Dalot and Mazarawi, who were out for the World Cup and on holiday, but will be returning from next week. I mean, Lenny Yoro has been outstanding, playing as a right back throughout this preseason, and then he has played his third match. First was against Wrexham, which United lost 1-0, and then the second match was against Rosenborg. He was very, very good in that game. And then against Atletico Madrid, Lenny Euro was bumping in forward with incredible runs and then putting up a defensive shift as well. Man, he was solid. He was solid at the back. And then Ed Heaven Aiding Heaven. Aiding Heaven for 1.5 million pounds from Arsenal. What a signing. Aiding Heaven, though he has had his time around the first team since last season, he has been given that opportunity right from Amorim, who brought him from Arsenal by the January of 2025, and then he got his opportunity and took it with both hands. Eden Heaven has been electric. He has been electrifying. He has been putting up the defensive performance every week in and week out. So I watch Eden Heaven. I see a young, talented centre back who is going to be around for a lot of years. And for Manchester United fans, they should be very excited for this one. I mean, he didn't cost much, and then he's proven to be a rare gem as a youngster in defense alongside Harry Maguire, who, by the way, I will fault for the first goal. Harry Maguire, though, after the first goal the Man United conceded, he became stronger in the game, and then he was winning most of the aerial duels alongside Eden Heaven. Patrick Dogu was underwhelming for me in that game, but then he's still a work in progress. He's just, after all, he's just 23, and then there's room for enough improvement. And then his runs are incredible. He always puts himself in that position that he makes the runs to be anywhere to be able to score goals. Is the only thing that is lacking. I mean, that cutting edge. In the end of the day, the end product is what he needs to work on. And then Patrick Dogu is an electrifying player who has the energy to run the channels and then bump into positions, dangerous positions that can cause any opponent's havoc. And then he wins most of the fouls for Manchester United, which is an incredible one. He's good with his feet. I mean, his dribblings and skills are top notch and all of that. I mean, Shelesi for me was the man of the match. The boy, a 19-year-old who got 3 matches last season, played in 3 matches, got sent off in one of the matches, which was the FA Cup match that he got sent off, which United were knocked out. But then this preseason, he's looking like a promising young talent that will get a lot of opportunities because Manchester United are back into the Champions League football, and then they will be playing in 4 competitions overall: the UEFA Champions League, the English Premier League, the FA Cup, and then the EFL Cup, which is the Carling Cup. So he will have a lot of playing opportunities. And then we saw the likes of Jack and Tyler Fletcher, who are very promising as you were coming through the ranks. And then JJ Gabriel, who made his debut, he got his 10 minutes in that game, and then he was electrifying as well. Although as a youngster coming in, he got a lot of cheers and everything, and then the crowd as well playing in that kind of environment is not easy, and it's a preseason, so there's room for more improvement. But overall, Manchester United were the better team in that game. They dominated that game from the beginning to the end. It's been a long while. I saw a Manchester United that is so compact and is so dominant in the game. Even after going down by a goal, they were not panicking. They were still in charge. They were in control of the game. Though Atletico Madrid were more defensively compact, and they had to put in a defensive shift. But Manchester United masterclass outshined them. Andre Santos, I don't want to overhype. I don't want to or overflog his issue, but then I feel Manchester United have a gem in their hands. He's an incredible signing from Chelsea Football Club. Messi Mount, only if he can stay fit, is going to be a terrific player, terrific in the sense that he's going to be a very, very good addition to Manchester United squad. Looking forward to their next preseason game against PSG by next week Saturday, which is the 8th of August. Let's watch and see how they progress in this preseason. But so far, so good. Manchester United are really, really doing well, and the organization of the team is telling that this is a team that is properly coached by a coach. And then Michael Carrick is doing his basics, and let's see how it goes. We shouldn't get ahead of ourselves. It's just a preseason anyways. But then once you have a good preseason, this is where you get your tactics intact and you get your ideas instilled in the players as a coach. So I feel Michael Carrick is working behind the doors to get this player to understand his system and then his techniques as a coach and all of that, and they can be able to gel well together and play together. And then the combinations, trying different players in different positions, is also an experiment he would like to carry out in this preseason, because we saw Mason Mount playing the central midfield role, which is a more deeper role than what he loves to play, but he did excellently well. We saw Eleni Yoru, who played in as a right back right from the beginning of the preseason against Wrexham, against Rosenborg, and now against Atletico Madrid, and he has been doing excellently well in the absence of Dalot and Mazarawi. I mean, Mbuemo getting 2 goals in this preseason, his first goals for the preseason, at least it's a confidence booster for him to start with after ending the season on a very, very poor form. I mean, Ahmad Diallo was back, and then he got his minutes in the first half and then was taken off in the second half. But then Joshua Zexi came on in the second half and he was also very good. I mean, he has always been good. What was always lacking was his cutting edge and then the finishing ability and all of that. and he looked very sharp as well. Probably Michael Carey will get the best of them. Let's see what happens as they progress in the preseason, and then as we await the resumption of the league on the 21st of August, while Manchester United will be playing on the 22nd of August, by the way, which is on Saturday by 12 p.m. against Hull City. That will be Manchester United's opener for the 2026-2027 Premier League season. Watch out and stay tuned. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Football Controller. Like and share my posts, and stay tuned.